No one warned me about how confusing Japanese is going to be. Many beginners think that learning Japanese will show them clear progress and will show them a straight linear progress, but that's not the case. Some days you'll understand everything, some days you won't understand any single thing. And that's when most of the beginners lose their motivation, and I also lost my motivation because of this. Because when I started learning Japanese, everybody said learning Japanese is difficult and difficult, but what does difficult actually mean? I thought difficulty meant that the grammar is difficult. But the grammar is not so difficult. The actual difficulty is that some days you will understand everything, but some days you won't understand a single thing. That is what the real difficulty is. This is the hardest part of learning Japanese. The inconsistency of the progress. The inconsistency you see in the progress while learning Japanese is very, very difficult to cope up with. And this inconsistency has made me consistent to learn Japanese because I have understood that you have to be consistent with Japanese, only then you are going to understand. Because learning Japanese is not a linear journey, it comes in waves. Some days you will understand everything, some days you won't, but it is a part of the progress. I am a busy engineering student. I don't get any time to learn Japanese for like 2 hours 3 hours a day because I have projects and everything to so I include Japanese learning in my daily routine for 25 minutes. So the exact thing that I do every day is that whenever I wake up, I dedicate 10 minutes of my day to Japanese. That means I pick a micro goal. Like suppose one day I have to make new sentences. So the micro goal is to make 5 new sentences the moment I wake up. That has become a routine for me. It's not that I make sentences every day. It was just an example. The micro goals could be read a passage in Japanese, or revise your notes in Japanese, or make 5 new sentences in Japanese. Anything, that could be anything. And give 15 minutes of your time before you sleep. Like I do it, that is my routine. Like I give 15 minutes before I sleep to Japanese. At that time, I listen to some Japanese podcast, or I solve a test, or I revise kanji, whatever that could be, but just a micro goal, and divide all these micro goals all over the week so you don't miss out on anything. It's not that you have to give 2 hours 3 hours a day to Japanese, because nobody has this amount of time unless you're doing a degree in Japanese or whatever. Normal people don't have this amount of time, so you have to give 25 to 30 minutes on a daily basis, but give it consistently. It should not happen that you are giving 3 hours a day to Japanese and then the next day you don't feel like studying it at all. That should not happen. When I started, I also felt like, giving 2 hours 3 hours a day is required to learn Japanese, because I have heard enough about Japanese, about how difficult Japanese is and everything. So I was pretty scared, and I thought giving 2-3 hours a day would be enough and would be sufficient and is required to give. But that's not the case. You can give like 30 minutes a day to Japanese, or 25 minutes a day, according to your schedule. So the key takeaways of this video are: confusion is not regression. Understanding comes in waves. Feeling lost while learning Japanese, it means your brain is adjusting to Japanese. Short, consistent sessions beat long ones. Pick one micro goal in the short sessions and try to complete it. Build a tiny ritual. Like, it could be anything. Like, you make 5 new sentences once you wake up. That could be a ritual. Or you listen to Japanese podcasts once you wake up. That could be a ritual. Some Pick a thing that you do every day. That's a ritual. Share your thoughts on this video and let me know what your study routine is.